There is an American citizen here who apologized that he voted for Donald Trump. In the clip which we are going to watch next, you can see that this individual, this citizen, didn't apologize for the sake of apologizing, but he apologized because he believes what he made by voting for Donald Trump was a mistake. He is an individual who grew in an environment where it was Republican Party. He has voted for Donald Trump 3 times. But from what he has observed in the Donald Trump second administration, it is not something he bought. It is not something which he campaigned for. Donald Trump has turned out to be exactly the opposite of what he believed in. He is an individual from New Mexico. We are going to watch that clip, and from then we are going to have a discussion why Donald Trump has disappointed is the die-hard fans. Not only individuals who voted for him for the first time, but individuals who have voted for him more than 1 time.
I am a registered Republican. My dad was the president of American Pipeliners Association, so I came by it rather naturally. Voted for the president, supported him, but I really want to apologize. I mean, I'm looking at this awful picture of the Obamas. What an embarrassment to our country. All this man does is tell lies. He is not worthy of the presidency. He takes bribes blatantly, and now he's being a racist blatantly.
As you can see, Donald Trump has die-hard fans. These are individuals who voted for him 2016, 2020, and also in 2024. These are hardcore fans who believe that Donald Trump was going to ensure that immigrants, illegal immigrants, are deported from the United States. He is one of those individuals, the caller, who was convinced that Donald Trump was going to clean the deep state. Donald Trump was the candidate who ran on the idea, on the belief that he was going to dismantle the United States deep state because he knew how the system worked. One of the most kind of remembered moments was when he said that Hillary Clinton was the individual who established the laws which enabled billionaires to find tax breaks. So there is no moral ground where Hillary Clinton was going to say that Donald Trump is using or taking advantage of the system where billionaires don't pay taxes. So when Donald Trump at that moment, at that debate, said that he knew how the system works and he wanted to go into White House and dismantle that deep state, most Americans, more especially from the Republican side, believed in him. In 2024, young men were convinced that Donald Trump was going to ensure he has created jobs for them. But if you observe what currently is going on, individuals are losing jobs. The LT sector is moving not in a positive direction, but in the negative direction. The wars which Donald Trump promised that the United States should not involve itself in, Donald Trump has started those wars in a more sporadic manner. Whether it's in Venezuela, whether it's joking Iranians, whether it's going out and bombing Yemen, whether it's threatening to take on Greenland, whether it's threatening to name not Mexico but Canada as the 51st state, whether it's threatening to go ahead and invade Cuba. That's what Donald Trump is currently doing once he has assumed power. And that's why most individuals, more especially those young men, who voted for Donald Trump in large numbers in 2024 are exiting the ship as quick as possible because they believe they are on a sinking ship. But there's a problem in the United States, more especially for those individuals who are above the ages of 65 years old. Individuals above 30 years old, they somehow have a challenge when it comes to understanding that Donald Trump is not going to deliver. But the ones who have a more almost diagnosed problem when it comes to how to trust Donald Trump is the individuals who are above the ages of 65 years old. These are the individuals who believe that Donald Trump is the Messiah. These are the individuals who watch the old stream media, the likes of Fox News, CNN, BBC, the individuals who believe that Donald Trump was delivered to them by God to alleviate them from their own problems. But young men, people of Generation Z, these individuals have already started alighting the ship. Donald Trump is not going to deliver them to Canaan. And that's why individuals like this one, who is calling from New Mexico, is aware that he made a mistake. And he has gone ahead and named some of those mistakes which he thought that Donald Trump was going to alleviate, which what he thought that Donald Trump was going to eliminate. For example, the issue of immigration. He thought that Donald Trump was only going to deport bad guys. But from what has been observed by ICE agents, what ICE agents are doing in the streets of America, they are even killing their own. That's not what Americans fought for. Or maybe that's not what the Republicans thought that Donald Trump was going to deliver. In the Republicans, more especially young men, thought that Donald Trump was going to ensure the cost of living is going to reduce. But by Donald Trump going ahead and invading Iran, that's exactly not going to happen. The opposite is going to happen. There are rising prices in terms of gas. Food prices are also going to respond. Donald Trump went ahead and attacked and they started initiating tariffs. These tariffs are going to ensure that Americans don't have a place to export their goods. And also the goods which are supposed to come into the United States, they are going to be charged or they are going to be sold in the American domestic market in high prices. It's not those individuals who are selling those products who are going to pay those tariffs. It's the American people. Individuals are also shunning the American brand. Individuals are getting off their stores of goods produced in the United States. Also, some services which the United States of America was known for. Those services, some countries are coming with their own services, whether it is in Europe, whether it is in the Chinese market, or those services which the United States was taught to be the pioneer. And that's why individuals who are able, who can read the room, do understand that American empire is going in the wrong direction. And the individual who has ensured that it's going in the wrong direction in a more faster manner is Donald Trump. That's why individuals who are insiders, who are the initials of the MAGA movements, the like of Tucker Carlson, Candace Owen, we have other individuals, we have Theo Von, Shane Ryan Shane, something like that. We have also the likes of Tim, not is it Tim Pool? No, not Tim Pool, but we have Tim somebody like that, a comedian. Those individuals have decided to ally the MAGA movement because it's no longer a MAGA movement. It's a movement which is interested in foreign wars. It's a movement which is interested in being directed by foreign entities, and that's why the individuals who enable Donald Trump to be on the throne are fed up. They are fighting back. Anyway, what are your thoughts, more especially when it comes to this individual who called from New Mexico, apologizing to all Americans that he made a mistake by electing Donald Trump 3 times? I would like your thoughts in the comment section. Just go ahead, subscribe, like. You can also share. See you in my next one. Siku njema.